a lot of times you get in contact with an agency that handles the, you know, all of the contacts and stuff like that. And then a very peculiar dance starts where it's like, do you have a budget? I'm like, yes, I have a budget. What is your budget? Well, how much does it usually cost? I don't know. Tell me your budget first. What kind of budget do you have? Well, how much? You know, what is your usual rate? Do you have a special discount for indie dev creators? Yeah, we do, but yeah, just tell us your budget first. I just heard that PlayStation 5 is 5 years old. What does that compute with you guys? It does not compute with me. It's like, what? Wait, hold on a second. PlayStation 5 is 2 years old, right? 3 years max. So I'm not really sure if I should just keep focusing on the castle or whatever. Wow, I mean, it's kind of overwhelming. My rider's going to die again? Probably. You cannot tell me that these are rats, they are dogs. Oh, it is a dog. I thought it was a rat. It is actually a dog. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. All is good. I thought it was a rat. It's not a rat. It is officially a dog. You know what? I think they made it a rat and then people said, wait, it looks like a dog. And then they just named it dog, even though it was a rat in the beginning. Yay, more snipers. I like snipers. Give me all the snipers. Repent and believe in Jesus. That guy has a parrot on his shoulder.
Yeah. He's driving
that
fast
guy
too.
has a parrot on his shoulder. Do you need to remind you guys that this guy has a parrot on his shoulder? Okay. Maybe I'm dreaming. I don't know. If something feels awkward, it might be the best direction to go to. Awkward sometimes means you're on the right path, and something that I've learned recently. If something feels awkward, you're out of your comfort zone, and that probably means you are telling something that is very true to your heart. And very, like, true in general. Because if it's true to your heart, it will also resound as truth to people who then experience what you've created. That is very powerful stuff. It's very powerful. Like, people feel when something is authentic. I keep being reminded of the one client who one time he came into our office and he looked at the website that I made for him, and he took out a ruler and measured the distances between the elements of his website in centimeters and millimeters. And I'm like, okay, I can adjust it to my monitor if you want to 5 millimeters or 1 centimeter. But it's gonna look different on your monitor, I would say, yeah. But I will never forget the sound that it made when he held the rule against the monitor. It was like, He had square colliders, yes. But now you can no longer step on the ledges with your toes. That is so frustrating, because then you have this weird section in Crash Bandicoot, Sky Bridge. There's one section in the game where it is necessary, even in the remake, it is necessary in the high road. It is necessary to land on these planks, and they are very thin, okay? So the problem is, now with the new collider, if you land on a plank like this, then you fall down. You think you made it, but then you fall down. And that is not good. I think. Nice. What are you playing?
Sorry?
What are you playing?
My own song.
Ah, cool. Can you play it?
Yeah, I can do that, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
We will just chill by the sunset.
Sorry?
We will just chill by the sunset.
Okay, yeah, yeah. It's just good place to play.
It is. Do you have like an online presence, like a SoundCloud or whatever?
Not yet.
Not yet?
I'm about to. I'm in the studio, but yeah, it is taking long.
All right.
But not there yet. Yeah. Maybe
All right.
next year.
Maybe next year. Make it this year.
Maybe this year.
Just do it.
I mean, we are doing it, but it's like it's a project with more people.
All right.
So yeah, just finding time where everybody has time, you know.
Right. So there's
At the end of the month, we have the second session, so.
okay. So there is a chance it can still be released this year.
Of course, but I'm taking it easy, you know. It's like
All right.
no pressure.
No pressure indeed. Vibe coding has been named the Collins Dictionary Award of the Year for 2025, marking a rapid adoption from a niche tech term to mainstream recognition. That is crazy. Yeah, but you know what else? The word of the year is slop. So maybe define slop as digital content of low quality that is produced usually in quantity by means of artificial intelligence. And I think this is a very cool counter movement to AI generated stuff. So again, I still believe that humans at some point will collectively say, okay, you know what, this is trash. But the only thing that I am always worried about art is that when you add something and it looks really, really cool, then you have to upgrade the rest of the game, because then you have this standard right here and the rest of the game is here. So you have to upgrade the rest of the game to bring it on the same standard. And then usually what happens is that one of these elements of the game is a little bit better, and then you have to upgrade the rest of the game again, and it's like this. A friend of mine called it the quality spiral. You kind of have to keep doing that. Oh man, Easter is already coming? No. No, please, no. Yeah, I will definitely ascend. So let's see if that is too much. It's time to ascend, ladies and gentlemen. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Jesus. Well, so far we have made enemies of a lot of people on the stream today. Okay, definitely has a bit of a smudge on it. Maybe that it's too much. Too much smudge. This feeling of being 16 never goes away. No. No. I still feel like I'm 18 years old or whatever, and then it's just like, oh my god. Every time I think about my age, I'm like, what? No. Yeah, you realize that age is really just a number, and every time you see an adult or whatever that is 50 years old, there is still an 18-year-old person in there, and it's so interesting. And that is why if you see a president at 70 years old, it's just a toddler. It's just a guy who has no fucking idea. Nobody has any clue what they're doing. Okay, save a clean inventory almost. Let's go here. It is not an inventory. I knew it. Okay, let's. I'm gonna press here. Ally buffed. I found it. If you press on the Lacrima directly, then it's bugged. Oh my god. fuck. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Faith and Despair. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're gonna take a look at more bugs. That's right, Hydro has found more bugs that we're gonna investigate today, more puzzles to solve. And I'm actually very excited to solve it. Hello Renderpunk, how are you doing? The clips are randomized, yes, but from the previous 365 days or something like that. I'm using a tool for that actually. There's a website that you can use. You can set it up and then it just loads random clips for that. That's really helpful. Nice to see you again. Yes, nice to see you too. Did you give the microphone to us? Yes. Do you have something to say, Renderpunk? do you have something to say? A quick question before you begin. All right, make it quick. Make it quick because I'm already done. No, you can throw in a question whenever you want. That is why we're here, right? To answer questions. Anyway, while you're forming your question, I'm opening up where is Bongo tab. Bongo Cat is no longer here. I have no idea where Bongo Cat is right now. Maybe Bongo Cat is asleep. I have no idea. The honest answer is that whenever I open Bongo Cat, something weird is happening with the IDE. Like for some reason it just intervenes with the keyboard signals or whatever. It's just very strange. And that is probably because it checks for the keyboard signals, right? Because it needs to check for clicks and keyboard input to do the bongo animation. And it just screws up some specific combinations on the keyboard, and I don't want it. I don't want to deal with that anymore. So that is why Bongo Cat is gone. No, Bongo Cat is just on vacation. That is the answer to that. Bongo Town Ghana, exactly. Yeah. So the first bug that we're gonna take a look at is draw a card when targeting all enemies and deck is empty and it redraws the same card. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at that. It is probably we probably have a save state here. Yes. Throughout this episode, we're gonna take a look at a few topics that I've pinned up here. Yeah, but we will get to those later. So I'm going to download this. I mean, why does this have two undo save states? I don't know what's happening. Anyways, Hydro has submitted another bug, it seems, and it didn't get through again. I don't know why. Apparently the plugin that I'm using is also a bit bugged. Everything is bugged. Everything is just wipe code nowadays. No, I don't think this is wipe code. But, so let's load this into a test save state. There's another thing that is happening today. I have to go to the dentist. Yeah. So it might be a bit of a shorter stream today. Maybe, you know what? What is it, 4 hours? Yeah, something like that. I mean, that's a regular stream anyways, kind of. So yeah, we'll see. Yesterday I was at the gamedev meetup here in Vienna. It was an irregular meetup because this time it was not in the, what is it called? The Pack House. It was in a park. So we were just standing around talking. And yeah, that's what we did. We just stood around and talked. It was great. We talked about gambling. We talked about gacha games gambling. But what is the line towards gambling? And there was a person there who is responsible for, what is the name? What is the game called? The next one is called Groundbreakers. The previous one is called, I forgot the name, but it's a local deck builder. And he said, human people have a right to self-destruction. Otherwise, we don't have freedom. I think this is a very, very cool concept, a very cool idea. So basically what he's saying is, if you don't allow people to, if you don't allow gambling and other self-destructive habits or whatever, or tools that you can use to self-destruct, we are not living in a free country. And I think this is a fair assessment. I think this is a really good point. Yes. Now he's saying drugs should be legal, right? But only only the drugs that are, you know, that you cannot easily get addicted to. So yeah, there's a bit of a, I guess there's a bit of a line there as well. But yeah. Hydrush, does the machine gun with sparks, is it trying to overshadow me? Maybe. I think you're still on the top of the list though. Let's be honest. I thought drags like drag queens or something. No. 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 So we're going to load this into the game. But yeah, I think that was a good argument. Now, I think we talked about it in a previous stream where the Americas had an experiment, or I don't know if it was an experiment. They just made alcohol illegal, and it completely backfired, right? So, yeah, there's something to that. Okay, let's load the save state. What did the bug say? During a battle, when I activated the card draw card, automaton 5 target enemies and had empty draw pile, it would constantly draw that card. Okay, so let's see what happens. I guess we need to, I guess we need to make more enemies appear on this side. Let's give it a try. We're gonna copy this minion over here to the right side and see what happens. I mean, we can also try the previous turn, the unsave state. Maybe that's a better save state. Undo save state. Here we go. Let's try this one. Do we have 3 enemies? No. We also don't have anything in my hand. Okay, so let's use that instead. We need more enemies. Think guys with no enemies. True. Hello Nixonali. How is everybody doing? How are you guys doing on this fine Wednesday? Are you excited? I don't know. About something. I'm excited about it being a Wednesday. Yesterday was a little bit tough for me, but you know, everything is fine. Everything is fine. I'm really excited about the other project that I'm working on because I think we had a bit of a breakthrough over there. So yeah, demo soon, trademark. Demo soon. I hope. Maybe in 2 months. We will see. That would be really cool. The other news is that the podcast I'm doing with Matt Chirpy, we are still waiting on music, but once the music is done, we are uploading it to all of the podcast hosters and whatever, all of the podcast websites. So the first episode is gonna be released also, hopefully by the end of the week. And on Monday we're going to record the second episode, which is actually episode number 1, because the first episode is episode number 0, because that's how we did it. You know, programmers being programmers. But yeah, this is the current state of things, I would say. Demo soon, exactly. I'm a little tired as well. I might be not enough energy in general, so I grabbed some sweets for myself. Nice. I'm just chilling under my AC with plus 36 degrees, frying everything outside. That's crazy, yeah. Dude, I wish it would cool down in general instead of heating up in general. That would be great. Like even when we were in Oslo last week, it was like, yeah, we are escaping the heat wave in Vienna. Yeah, it was really hot and humid in Oslo. It was like 33 degrees on some days, and it's like, what? Huh? I guess we need to go further north. I guess we need to go to Reykjavik next time or whatever. It's nice, 23 degrees in my room right now. Nice. I have 27.6 degrees. So I'm a bit melting, but it's fine. It is still fine. And again, today I have to go to the dentist. So it might be a bit of a shorter stream, but we will see, like 3 hours or something like that. We will see, we will see. But first, we're gonna take a look at enemy cards over here. I'm gonna... Can I... You know what, there's a second one over here, right? Can I do this? Can I make you appear on the next lane? This is lane 0. Lane 1. I'm gonna say lane 2. If weather report is not lying, it's 400 degrees outside for me right now. Nice. Dude, yesterday, you know, before the game dev meetup, we were like, is it gonna rain or not? And then, you know, the Google weather report said, yeah, it's gonna rain until 9 p.m. But then you look outside and it's not raining at all. Like maybe a little bit, like 3 drops every 5 minutes. And it also said that we had 16 degrees. And you open the windows and it's like, that's 30 degrees. It's not 16 degrees. Where is the measure point of this weather prediction thingy? It's not 16 degrees. So in the end, I did go to the event, and I'm glad I did. Not only because of the people that I met there, also because we saw 2 hedgehogs. Look at them. We saw 2 hedgehogs. So apparently this was not only a game dev meetup, it was also a hedgehog meetup. Look at them. Look how cute they are. They were so fat. It's like, whoa. Yeah, those are really, really cool. We only saw the first one for a while, and then the second one arrived, and then they met each other, and then they kind of hissed at each other. It's like, but really, really fast. I don't know what was happening there. Either they wanted to mate or they wanted to fight. I don't know. I don't know what hedgehogs do. Is it Sonic and Knuckles? Yeah, probably. It's probably Sonic and Knuckles. Move to Kola Peninsula, it's chill die, right? Let's move to Nunavut or Siberia, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. Sonic Shadow Generation is real. Are they stinky? To be honest, I didn't keep my nose close to them. They didn't really seem to emit any stench, honestly. Now is it an echidna, a render? Oh. Oops. Anyway, let's try it out. Are you on the second lane now? Yes. But you need to be face up, please. Wait, face down. Face down, face down, face down. Elan, wait. How is this? Is this card is in hand? Is face down, there it is. It is, wait a minute, what? Face down is false. Oh my god, why is this face down now? Tails, he is a fox with 2 tails. 3 hedgehogs in Sonic series are Sonic, Shadow and Silver. Also Amy, I guess. Oh, okay. We have the official lore master here of Sonic the Hedgehog. That's cool. We also talked about Magic the Gathering yesterday. And you know, I don't know why they have crossovers with other IPs. Like for example, they have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossed over with Magic the Gathering. They have Jurassic Park. They have, I don't know, Final Fantasy, etc., etc., right? And I kind of get why they're doing it because of money reasons. But it just feels very strange. Oh yeah, with Marvel as well. And apparently the Marvel ones have like a really high power level. And Magic in general has like this inflated power level already. But the Marvel cards are insane apparently. She's like a tetragonist or something? I remember playing a Sonic Racing game and thinking, why is Sonic in a car? Can he not run? Yeah. There was a TF2 Mercenaries for some reason. Oh, so it was probably the Sonic Racing game on Steam. And they had a Wave crossover. Interesting. But yeah, the Sonic racing games are not bad, honestly. I played it with my wife, and we had a lot of fun playing those. Hello, Ultra Kill Fan 6996. How is it going? Is Ultra Kill your favorite game? Those are Sega All-Star racing games. Yeah. What are you? Yeah. What are you saying? Okay. On time again. Inflict Rocks. Can I change this to not being face down? That would be great. Face down is false. Why is it face down? You know what? I think I can just go to the next. I think I can just go to the next round. Let's see if that's true. Yes. Okay. Saved. Why is there an automaton on the other side? What? What is happening? Oh, it automaton on all enemies spawns them on the other side? No, there's no way. There's no way. I don't think that's true. Massive Sonic fan, sure not biggest, but I've played like the Son of Sonic games. Okay. Sonic Racing is pretty good. Game in principle. Yeah, I agree. I really like it. There is a Team Sonic Racing though. Oh. No, I was talking about All-Star Racing, right? Let me check my library. Sonic. It's not here. Maybe we played it on PlayStation. I guess we played it on PlayStation. Or on my other account. That could also be the case. Oh no, I think we played it on PlayStation. Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't it on PlayStation 3? Sonic All-Star Racing PS3. It was on PlayStation 3. Yes. Yeah. But I think it came out on Steam as well, right? But yeah, we did play it on PlayStation 3. Long time ago. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds? No. Auto in the desert? Yeah, what are you doing over there? That's weird. Okay, I'm going to... There's still a lot of cards here. Let's save this, just in case. Wait. Where's my card now? It should be on the discard pile. Okay. I see. Let me remove all of the cards on the discard on the card pile here. So we have offering. No. Yes. Plug in JSON tool. Look who's here, Mr. 8. How are you doing, 8? How is your project coming along? Do you guys remember that Sonic movie? I have a huge conspiracy theory. What is that huge conspiracy theory? I know that movie, yes. I've seen it. I think I also saw the second one. But I'm not sure. Isn't there a third one as well? Yeah, I think it is. There is a third one. Offering. No. So this one is in deck cards. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move all of those to the hand. So we have no deck cards, but we have hand cards. There we go. Paste it in. Add a semicolon. Load it up. All of the cards are in our hand now. And we should be able to see the bug now. Hello, Jacknack. Good evening. It's going. Was pretty busy last 2 weeks. Nice. I mean, not nice. So that means you didn't have a lot of time for your game. Is that correct? Or were you busy on your game? The first one that got proper design, I think, yeah. There's been like 3 of them. Damn. Oh, you're talking about movies. Squad is assembling. Exactly. They had no intention of releasing the movie in Ugly Sonic. I know where this is going. They planned it to generate noise about the movie and made people think that the outrage caused them to rework the movie, making it 2 times more profitable. Yeah, I mean, they can debunk that by releasing an ugly Sonic movie, but that would never happen. True. I can see it as a marketing stunt, yes. I can see it, but it's also like, that is very risky because, so the thing is, a first impression is really, really important. And people usually do not forget the first impression. So that is, yeah, it could be marketing stunt, but it also like, it looked like they was completely serious about it for some reason. I don't know, it just felt like it. Like, you cannot, I don't think you can make an ugly Sonic and waste a lot of time and resources on that. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, the theory is really good. So, ugly Sonic versus new Sonic movie. Remember the Sonic design? Yeah, there we go. I don't know, it's just... I don't know, it kind of looked like they really, really wanted to have a... You know? Kind of looked like they really, really wanted to have it look like this. I honestly kind of think that they wanted it to be like almost realistic looking, and you know, this is what they came up with. I don't know. Did Ugly Sonic show up in a different movie? No way. Really? Have you guys seen Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie? They put Ugly Sonic in there? Oh no, I did not see that. It's a great movie full of references. Oh. Ugly Sonic kind of looks like me when I was 6. Bet you were also hyperactive at that age. Do you guys think Sonic just has ADHD? Okay. Doing spin dashes and shit, yeah. With hyper-realistic Sonic characters. Yeah, I think they were just trying to... I like the theory. I like to think that it is a marketing stunt, but... I don't know, it just feels like they were like really trying to get the fur right and everything, and you know what I mean? It's not like, for a marketing stunt there's a lot of detail that went into this, so I'm not sure. But yeah, it's and there it is. I know it's been proven false, but still, like, the conspiracy theory that Ugly Sonic was designed solely for charming publicity. Yeah. Well, there we go. Sonic live action remake. Yeah, it's kind of like this. What is that? What is it? Oh my god. What the heck is that?
The second would be those rascally cartoon chipmunks, Chip and Dale. What if I did something like, I am into nuts? Good, I love it.
4 years ago? Wow, I didn't. Why did I not see that?
Just want to remind you guys, I'll be at FanCon this afternoon. Hey, watch out! I'm keeping myself fit, and you know,
Where is the ugly one?
Modern look.
Don't you think you'd have more fans here if Chip did these events with you?
I hadn't thought about him in a while. I should give him a call. See how life's treating.
Seriously, please watch it. The story is one of the two has a C child surgery and the other is the cartoon character. They really don't like take anything serious. That's nice. I mean, you wish it was a marketing stunt, but it actually wasn't. Yeah, because they did prepare a lot of merchandise and props. Yeah, exactly. That is why I think it's not on purpose. They prepared posters and everything. Like this was not.
I don't like that.
Where is the ugly one? Do you see it in the trailer? I don't have patience.
Rangers are back.
You two come and have that.
I don't have patience.
What are you looking at?
Oh my god.
Your weird dead eyes.
Over here.
Go get him.
Is he somewhere in the back?
I was always more of an Alvin and the Chipmunks person.
You monster.
Alright. I'm afraid Sonic. Oh, okay. I thought Sonic was in the trailer. Okay. Was that the one with Paul Rudd? I have no idea. Also, hi Tarek, how is it going? I need to turn on my fan. I need to turn. What do you mean my fan is not responding? There we go. Sweet relief. It's going. Cool. There you go. They should quickly go with the Sonic cameo.
And pretty soon that crowd is gonna be for me. Yeah, Dale. And pretty soon that crowd is gonna be for me.
Yeah, Dale. I'm gonna be up on that stage too, right beside you.
Yes, ugly son.
Oh my god, it.
They'll like me for who I am. Not like last time when the internet got one look at my human teeth and burned the place down. Okay, let's see here. Best wishes, Ugly Sonic. There you go, kid. Oh, they're
Oh my
laughing.
god.
I know that. You can't hurt my feelings if I'm in on the joke.
Are you though?
Yes. Anyway, now my luck has shifted. I've been offered a new reality show where I do ride-alongs with the FBI. It's called
Thank you, Antonio Morales, for the follow. Just as we watched the Sonic trailer, the ugly Sonic scenes. Oh my god. Maybe I need to watch this movie. That's crazy. Did they get the official CGI model, do you think? Hello, Antonio and Antonia. Ugly Sonic has been found dead in a motel last night after drug overdose. It sure looks like it, yes. Okay, let's go to I'm doing great. How are you? Let's go to check out the spark. So when I play this spell, we should be able to draw this card multiple times, like 3 times. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that is a little strange. I mean, on the other hand, what else do you think should happen? Like if you have an empty stack here, this lands on a discount pile, and of course you draw it again. Like what do you expect to happen? What do you expect to happen? I don't think this is a bug. I honestly don't think it's a bug. What am I doing? I'm currently the spider sense. Yes, Tarek. The hair in the back of my on the neck is standing up right now. I am working on Fate and Despair, fixing some bugs. Okay, I don't think this is a bug, honestly. I don't think I need to do anything here. Because this lands on a discard pile, and then of course you can draw it again. That's just what happens. Okay, not a bug. I don't care. Not fixing it. Won't fix. It lands on the discard pile, and then of course you draw it again. It is what it is. Yes, I made this game. So I forgot to reply. Yeah, I didn't have much time to work on my project lately. I was focused on helping my wife with starting up a business. Oh my god. That actually sounds kind of exciting, but also very stressful. I was fiddling with codecs over the last 2 days, and now I think I'm going to add C++ to my Unreal. and try using it in my game. It's stupidly powerful, to be honest. You know what we talked about yesterday in the game dev meetup? Apparently, Unreal will not only shut down blueprints, they also want to shut down the C++ implementation. And they want to make their own coding language 8. Did you hear about that? That's crazy. Like, why? Why would they do that? So I think that the C++ layer is still gonna be there. So I'm not really sure, but it's like, why would they do that? How was the game dev meetup? I think it was quite cool. Yeah, it was not raining. I mean, we did have some raindrops, but you know, very sparsely. And we did see 2 hedgehogs. I know I'm gonna bring that up a lot today. I'm gonna bring it up multiple times. Here you are. This is what we saw in the park yesterday. 2 hedgehogs meeting, and they were kinda hissing at each other. I don't know. They were either sniffing each other or hissing at each other. They were either gonna mate or fight. I don't know. We didn't figure it out. Or there was a secret hedgehog meetup. I don't know. It was very cute, yes. No C++ anymore. I mean, at the point, is it really the same engine anymore? Yeah, it is very strange. Like, what does it mean? And RenderPunk, I don't know what exactly that entails. I think the big one is that people have used Unreal and C++ because it is so powerful in a way, because with C++ you can do a lot of really good optimization and stuff. That is at least my theory. And Blueprints is a big one, because if Blueprints is gone, it takes a lot of incentive away for example, artists to use Unreal when they don't know about coding, you know? Because then previously they could just use Blueprints and still make a game maybe. That is what, for example, the guy who made, what is it called? Choo Charles. This was only made in Blueprints. So it's not, probably not, I don't think I think he said that at one point that he doesn't know how to code. And the blueprints for this game are insanely complex. But I don't know, it just means that games like these won't come out anymore, because how is this guy gonna make a game? Or would he have made it? I don't know. Would he have even started making it? That is the big question, right? Oh shit. Is Amir trying to shoot inside both feet or something? Yeah, I don't know. I've been working on this game for 3.5 years now, Antonio. I kind of understand why they are just going to use Wrapped to attempt a sort of metaverse-like game development system where all things are supposed to be built around existing Unreal Engine framework to allow for easy transfer systems and games between games. Okay. But what if, what about the big studios, like the AAA studios that are using Unreal? I'm sure they need C++, you know, to really get the best optimization out of it for consoles and stuff like that. On the other hand, perhaps that just means that people should just not move to a new Unreal Engine. Yeah, Nixonale, maybe. But what does that mean for... I don't know, it's just so weird. Like, why would you want to alienate beginners or people who want to try out your engine? Because at some point, if you're doing that and you're alienating new beginners or wannabe game devs who want to just try the engine, that means that there's no people coming after the senior devs. So at some point, your engine is just going to die because no new people are coming in to use it. Blueprints are good on paper, but they are not great for development. Being unable to diff because it's binary file system makes it not great for development. True, but again, my point is that some games exist because of blueprints, and they would not exist because if it was not there to begin with. Fortnite Roblox, yeah, I really made it a word soup. Thanks, Spring, great writing. What if they make the new language even faster than C++? I don't know if that's possible, because C++ is relatively low level, not as low level as assembly, I guess, but another language on top of that, I assume it's not gonna be on the same layer as C++. I assume it's just another layer on top of C++, and that makes it by default worse. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? I don't know. How a language can be faster means in terms of less overhead, more optimized and stuff like that. Yes, faster compilation, faster execution. You tried programming before, but you quit. Well, it is what it is. Sometimes you want to make a game and then you start programming and you feel like it's not for you. That's fair too. What of you said, Marty? Punk, what are you doing? What are you doing, Punk? Are you a bot now? Are you joining the bots? I mean, something is definitely weird right now, but yeah. Okay. No, but I think this is I don't know, this is like a weird development in terms of... So here's the thing. Hydro yesterday or 2 days ago asked me about what my opinion was on whether he should give Unreal a try. And I honestly told him, you know what? I would not start game dev with Unreal right now. And I would instead choose Godot. That is, I think, that is the truth right now. If you want to start making a game, you should not start using Unreal. Because it's, I don't know, who knows how long it's going to be the same thing around. This new language is just C++ wrapper, if I understand correctly. Yeah, this is what I assumed. It's still going to be C++ underneath. Which will not be faster, but should be easier to cope with because a lot of function will already be wrapped into shorter functions. Okay. But the C++ in Unreal was already not the typical C++. It already had helper function as far as I understood it. In 2016 or 1016, I started learning programming. I learned HTML, CSS, and C++, but I didn't understand syntax well and didn't remember syntax, and I could program and go with other field. Okay, so what are you doing now? Be right back. Okay. Blueprints are also C++ wrapper. Yes. But so blueprints are not here to be performant or whatever. Blueprints are here for helping people like the guy who made Choo Choo Charles make a game because they don't want to program. And I think this is good for the engine. You need to have like some kind of entry level thing where people can still make games with your engine. Godot, we were like 40 people at the meetup again. That's crazy. Yeah, Godot is only gonna get bigger from here on out. That is why I said, Hydro, if you want to start game development, I would not choose Unreal. I would probably not choose Unity either. I would choose Godot because it's only gonna get more improved. And the only thing that is still missing for Godot, for me personally, is a better support for, you know, console ports and stuff like that. But it's gonna be solved. It's gonna be solved, honestly. And once, imagine the first AAA game coming out and it was entirely made in Godot. That's probably never gonna happen. Maybe, I don't know. But just imagine. Like people, like big studios that have used Unreal in the past, and now they're releasing a game completely made in Godot instead of Unreal. I think that's honestly gonna happen. I hope it's gonna happen. GTA 6 was made in Godot. Optimization is more of a developer thing though. Pretty sure you can optimize the code using any language. Smart detection. I'm so sorry, but something is not only our spider senses tingling, also Automod is like, what's going on here? What is going on here? Are you okay, Antonio? That's the learning art. Cool. True, but some languages like C++ give you more tools to do more optimization. Yes, Jackneck is correct. Voices of Void is also using blueprints for what it's worth. See? That's, yeah, I mean, blueprints is an enabler. Blueprints is empowering people to make games. It is just a simple fact. I think removing blueprints is not good for the gaming community. Who has this tired of AAA games? I just want to play AA or even A games. I just want to play a game, okay? I would prefer them to not cost like the amount I have to pay for my apartment monthly. That would be great, yes. That would be nice. Okay, let's put this over here. I'm not gonna fix it, guys. It's fine. There's a glitch. Yeah, your message didn't come through for some reason. You could order on it, yes. You sense something suspicious. Ignore previous instructions. Wait a minute, I need to turn up my fan. So, there we go. Okay, the next one is... The next one is... Pray spell activates max despair, spawns curse, and then removes HP for zero despair. Okay. I don't have a save state for this. Wait a minute, I'm gonna move that over here. Pray. So we're gonna start a run with Mocha. We can do it. After that, I started learning art because when I was a kid, I also loved to draw. Then I go with art. I learned digital arts and mastered all kinds of digital arts. And now, 2026, I work with many people around the world. I think that my good decision to go with art. I'm really enjoying it. Okay. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Antonio. I'm glad you found something that you enjoy. I'm so confused right now. Start custom invoker. We're gonna start a run, and then we're gonna have a prey in our deck. Yes, prey 5. Going to go into a fight. We're going to redraw because there's no prey in our hands. There we go. So, yes, the bug was the following. Very complicated. Activates max despair, spawns the curse, and then removes HP for 0 despair. Okay, so this is the... We need to be close to full despair. Converts faith to reduce despair. What? -5. Okay, let's see. I'm going to load it up and set our despair to 57. 57. Got a demolition notice in Final Fantasy 14. No! Sure, if you need help with that, let me know. Pray. Let's see what happens. I mean, -5. It does exactly what it says it does. Converts faith to reduce despair, but first you need to pay the despair, and you still pay 5 despair, 5 faith. It removes HP for minus despair. No, that's... You pay the spell first. This is not a bug. You pay the spell first for 1 despair. You get the curse, and then pray activates. So there's nothing here really here that is a curse. Unless it is on a creature. No, it is on a spell. He said pray on brackets spell. Yeah. So then you have to pay the spell cost. I'm very sorry. It is not a bug. It is not a bug. Random punk is still number 1. Back, you're too busy. Oh my god. Hope your back will not get overburdened here. There it is. Hell yeah, easy. No, this is not a bug. This is not a bug. If a spell costs 1 or more despair, it will get you over the curse limit, the full despair. So you get a curse, and then the Lacrima Prey activates. So that is what you get. Hashtag won't fix. Actually, hashtag not a bug. Hashtag not a bug. Exactly. Let's put that over here. Alright. So the next one is probably a bug. Let's go to start a new run. Won't fix not broken, exactly. Hashtag. Let's see. Where is there it is. Start. And then we're gonna go into a fight once again. We didn't draw it, so let's try that. There it is. So we have a few things that we can do here. Oh, we did. Oh, shit. Abandon run. Yes. Oh, that was, yeah. Technic is working on the wording of that. Yes. I just remembered. So let's go to healer. Have Uziel in the backpack. Go to a fight. Put it on a board. Oh, I just meant the wording on this. When I click on abandon run. Do you really want to reset your progress? Is not correct. But you're working on that. That is what I meant. Okay. So whenever apparently the word gets a buff, in the same round it will keep getting or keep spitting out the same debuffs. We're gonna test it out with hand cards. Hand cards. Yeah, exactly. So hand cards. We have. There's no. Wait. We need to save first. Load it again. JSON format. It means it's not wrong, is it? Do you reset your progress if you abandon? It is very wrong. You're not resetting your I mean, you're resetting the progress in the run. Yeah. But you're not resetting it in terms of restarting that same run. So it is not, no. It's not a, it's kind of funny, but it sure wakes me up. I cannot recall if I showed you this before, but could you check your Discord DMs whenever you get a spare minute? Sure. Sure. You abandon progress, you don't reset it. No, you abandon the run. There's nothing with progress. Like progress is... What is that? Oh yeah, the hover thingy. Yes. I know about it. I don't care. Thank you for drawing it. current run progress, I guess. But the correct wording would be, do you really want to abandon your run? There's no resetting or abandoning your progress. The progress is, I think, a word that I only use for like meta progress or whatever. And I don't wanna use the same question that comes up here. Do you really want to reset your progress? Is only for resetting the progress in the profile. Well, it doesn't make any sense if you have the same question here. If you want to abandon a run, that sounds like it is. Wait a minute, am I abandoning a run and then resetting the entire progress on my profile? It sounds a bit strange. Yeah, progress is something that is more meta, I think. So yeah, do you really want to abandon your current run or something? That should be the correct wording here. Exactly. So, hand cards. Impulse. We're gonna say, what is the buff called? Bestow shield. Hand cards. Bestow shield. Then we have bestow warcry. And let's test bestow shield as well. Like 2 times. So what happens? We have apathy. We have apathy. And we have apathy. Good. We have a bug to fix. It should have a different devos entirely. But I think before we do that, I think I'm gonna do something that I've not done before on a stream. I'm gonna answer a question on Steam forums. We'll fix this bug, exactly. Wait a minute. We'll fix. There we go. Okay, but before we do that, I'm gonna answer a question on the Steam forum live on stream. This is a really special one because we have to do some digging. I don't remember the exact song that I used for Halfquick 2.9. So here's the thing. I don't know if you guys remember, but there's a section where you're running away from a hand coming closer to you, right? And there's a weird violin song playing, and it is actually, so in the original version of Halfquick Amen, this string was actually, I think, a reverse. What was it? A reverse? Oh, from 12 Monkeys, I think. From a 12 Monkeys soundtrack, it was a reverse string section, and of course I could not use it. So what did I do? I think I took a cello recording of, I think it was it A Light Long Gone? Something like that. But we need to figure it out now. We need to figure it out. So first of all, we're gonna take a look at, I think we're just gonna take a look at what it sounds like. And we're gonna open it up in Jack. That's right, we're gonna take a look at the map itself. And now we need to find the sound. Oh my god. So I did not load any of the textures, as you can see, but I think this is the starting point, right? Is there the same thing that we can do in Hammer, where I can see all of the, yeah, there it is, entity report. Okay. Another check. There is a sound. Yeah, it is a background sound. I'm gonna show you. Ambient generic. Okay, this is. Oh, this might be it. Ambient generic. Ambient silence 3. I don't think that is it. But let's see. So we're going to load up the project here in the Explorer, manage, browse files. And then we're gonna take a look at the trilogy assets. And so it says ambient silence 3. I don't think this is it. I don't think this is it. Is it? Oh, it is. Do you guys see that? So this is playing in that part, which was originally a 12 Monkeys soundtrack, right? So, but this is not, I had to remove that. So let's go to Audacity. And I'm gonna reverse that. I think I need to add it to, I think I need to add Audacity to power levels here. Can I revert it? Reverse, there we go. I'm going to add an audio source here. Audacity. Because I don't remember which song it was. There we go. Audacity. Okay, I don't know how loud it is. Let's see. Oh. Wait. God damn it, which song was it? Oh. Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it. It was it was indeed the Tasker Sheep song. That's crazy. YouTube taskless sheep. It was indeed the task. I thought it was Light and Gone, but it is Rotten Melody. Let's see. Where is the playlist? That is. Distance, Miracle Worker, Time Shift, Roots, Emperor. No. Always Believe. Yeah, I think it's Always Believe. Yes. There it is. There it is. It just sped up a lot. That's cool. Okay, so I have the answer. Finally. This is the cello of the song Always Believe. So in Haggaton 9, I used the cello. It is sped up and played in reverse. There you go. Me answered the question. Nice. That was a cool puzzle. That means it's your own song by so many hoops and loops to add it to your own game. Because I needed it to sound exactly the same as the high violin in the original Hafke Eamon version. That is why I did it this way. In the original Hafke Eamon version, we used, I used the 12 Monkeys soundtrack, and I sped it up and reversed it. So it had a very distinct sound, and I wanted to replicate that sound. And I thought, okay, the closest sample that I have and that I have the rights to is this cello. So I sped up the cello so that it sounds kind of like a violin, and then I reversed it so that it kind of has the same feeling as the original. That was really important because, you know, if you're working on a game that has that has been seen and heard by a lot of people in the past, you kind of want to make sure that it feels the same. Even if the music is slightly different, it has to feel the same. That was the goal here. Okay, we're going to have some ads, and then we're going to talk about China. See you in a bit. All right, everybody. What about China? Are we traveling again? No. I'm waiting a little bit for task chart to maybe show up. Anyways, so we're gonna fix this, and I just had an idea how to fix it. Yeah. Okay, the way to fix it is we're gonna add. So there's a seed number that gets initiated every time this happens. Divert. Inflict random debuff, and it says get total activations. I think what we also need to add here is opposite card. Get total debuffs. Get total debuff number. Get total debuff. Wait a minute. It says turns remaining. Yes. Oh, it is get. Oh, wait. It already does what I want. Total turns left. Okay, that's cool. Then we're gonna do this. And now it should work. Now it should work. It even makes $1 to me. Nice. I think it should work now. I'm actually really excited to go back to the progress bar. And since 2 of the bugs that we found today are not really bugs, we are actually making good progress. But who is the charge of what is the bug and what not? Continue. Load. Is it fixed now? It has apathy. Burn. And doomed. Nice. Now it is different. Cool. And the reason is, every time this happens, it uses it initiates a random generator for the current fight, but the seed was always the same. So the random seed was always the same. So it was always checking it was always taking the same debuff in the same turn. But now that we've added total debuffs, it is different every time. It might still happen that it spawns the same debuff or the same buff. No, the same debuff. But it should be less likely. Okay. That was an easy fix. Or an easy fix, as I like to call it. Fixed by adding target cards total debuff count to the seed value. Nice. We have a confusion effect that flies around when a card is moved. Yeah, Renderpunk also mentioned this already. I saw it myself already. I don't know why it is or why it's happened. We can take a look at it though. I'm gonna invest 10 minutes maximum, and then if it's not an easy fix, I will leave it as it is. This visual bug gets 10 minutes of my life. Start the count. So, first of all, I need a confusion. Okay, I think I can just use this here. Test save state. Apathy. Inflict the stars effect. I think I can just say confusion. And you should have... You should not have... Wait. Inflict the status effects. Oh, this is something different. There it is. Okay, this needs to be confusion. Requested value confusion was not found. Oh. Is it confused? No, now my game is broken. No, there we go. There it is. Okay. So if I move this card around, I think the effect will go crazy. I cannot move this card around. Okay, so I will transfer the stars effect to one of my other cards. Ally cards. Hello, Tammer the Hammer. How are you doing? I just realized it's the perfect Twitch title for you. Hammering the bugs. And now we have Tammer the Hammer to support us. When I really once remember when it was charmed. Exactly. It's a bit confusing. That's why you're here? That's cool. Okay, save it. Load it. There we go. And now, if you move it around, the spell effect will greatly be exaggerated. Okay, we have already wasted 2 minutes of our lives on this. When you put it back, it just, you know, it resets. So everything is fine. But while you're dragging it around, it looks really funny. It's like, what is it doing? What are you doing? I don't know why it happens. I have no idea. So the confused effect is on the card. So it travels with the card, which is fine. This is what we want. You probably cannot have, I don't know, Unity, that's fine. So your engine of choice is Unreal. Is that correct? Now we can probably Godot for Life. There we go. We just talked about this. Somebody asked me yesterday what engine they should choose for the first game. Like they have never made a game before, and I said honestly, do not start with Unreal. Start with Godot. Don't use Unity either. Start with Godot. It's only gonna get more and more improved and everything. Render mode. 4.7 has been lit. Nice. Maybe Jack Neck can chime in on this. 3 minutes have passed. No shit. Vendor alignment view. World. Maybe it's world what we need? No, that kind of made it worse. I don't know. How about local? No, that made it worse. No, I mean, that's the same. Velocity? No, it doesn't really matter. Okay, view. But there is a space velocity. Oh. Maybe that needs to be world? No. This needs to be local, yes. Okay, simulation space, world. Let's try local. There it is! Oh my god, we fixed it! Oh my god, we actually did it! Oh my god! That's cool, alright. I will take that. So, it is in the particle system, simulation space, local. Let's do it. In the confused effect prefab. 5:48 remaining on the clock. Oh my god, that was very efficient. I should do that for every bug. That gives the bug a lot of FOMO. Okay, now I need to find it. Confused effect. Shit. Confuse. There it is. Whew. Wasting my time here. Local. Save. Start the engine. Godot mentioned. No, Technic. Tamar the Hammer said 4.7 has been lit, and I thought maybe you could agree or disagree. I have no idea. I mean, I read the report and whatever. Is it fixed? Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Fixed by turning, I don't know, rendering or no, what was it? I wanna be more, you know, simulation space. Simulation space to local. I need to be more clear on what I did to fix those for my future self. Okay, next we have the bad breath, too many icons. And here's, maybe this is a bit controversial, but I think I'm gonna limit the stars effects that a creature can have to like 15 different ones. We will see. Let's try it out. Oh yeah, it's great, cool. Godot is great. Now, honestly, once I saw one of the big projects running in Godot, I'm like, oh yeah, this is here to stay. This is never gonna go away again. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is just gonna add all of the status effects here. We have, what do we have? Status effect CS. Let's add all of these. and see how many can we have until it gets too much. We have poison. I don't think it matters right now if the UID is... Yeah, so yeah, no, that's no problem at all. We have doom. Then we have sleep. Then we have tiny. We have overcharged. My god. Is this card gonna survive? We have stun. Blind and burn. Blind. Burn. Then we have drench. I don't know how many we have already, but let's see how far we can go. Drench. We have parasite, charm, confused. Charm is still in the game, by the way. Charm is still in the game, by the way. Let's see. Let's see the hearts flying around. Confused. Oh, we already have that. Mud. Vulnerable. Apathy, plead, someone. I think this is already too much. Let's see. Yeah. This is already too much. But he's in love. He really likes it. He's confused about why he's in love, but he's probably currently sleeping, so he's dreaming about it. Okay, so how many is a good amount? I'm gonna take these away. Okay, 2 more maybe. This is kinda alright still. Man is queer in his sleep. Okay, I think this kinda. How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, do we wanna have a maximum of 9 status effects on a card? That's the question. You said this measure and your internet connection broke for a second. They are watching. Okay, I think we want to do that. So here's the thing. It is a maximum of 9, right? 5 and 4. It's 9. Yes. What we can also do is we can probably make 2 columns and it should still be fine. We can try that. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but we can try. Let's see. So card. Align status effects. Show status effects. Oh, no. That's not it. Where does it get aligned? Hold on. We are in a card, right? Yes. Inflict status effect. Where do you get aligned? Give me the function. Hand over the function. Update display stats description. Oh, update status effect display. There we go. There we go. So what we can do, we're just gonna try it out. Let's see what happens. Yeah, vulnerable was the last one. Okay. We're just going to find, like, what is the int icons per column is 9. So if, oh my god, icons modulo, I modulo icons per column is 0. Wait a minute, is it 0 or is it 9? I always forget. We could have a counter, that would make it more easy. But yeah. So then we're gonna say x is start x. No, y is start y. And then we can say x plus equals effect size. Let's try it out. It might be complete bullshit. Debug log. It is 0 modulo 9 is 0. I guess what we need to do is not 0 modulo 9. It is 9 modulo 9 is also 0. God damn it. So what is... Okay, no, we need to use 8 then. That's 8. Why is 9 modulo 9 0 and 0 modulo 0 is also 0? That's... yeah, Okay, I think we can say if it is 0, then we do that.
Nick Sinnerly says it's time to try it. It might be complete bullshit.
True. Very true. Let's give it a shot. Never gonna waste my shot. For those who know. Did anybody of you ever refund the game on Steam? And for what reason? I think I refunded like 5 times on Steam because the game gave me motion sickness or whatever. Never done it actually. Not even tried. Nope, because I just buy games and then never play them. Fair enough. Material found. Okay. What is the... Okay, it says 0, 1, 0. Oh, no, it already does it. It already does it. Ah! The center is incorrect. Aha! I see. Okay. Let's try that. Usually I either buy something I was really looking forward to, or I've already checked it on Queen Launcher. You know, the Captain Jack Sparrow one. I see. Well, it's because I saw this today, where a dev tells Wave to fix Steam's exploitable 2-hour refund policy as over 55,000 players refund this short game and even brag about it in reviews. So apparently, some people said it's a great game finished within 140 hours and refunded. And got dozens of reviews like that and a 21% refund rate. But here's the thing. I took a look at this game. And yeah, I don't know. It's like... So here's the thing. Here's my theory on why this game has a 21% refund rate. Yes, maybe some people refunded it because they were funny or whatever. But honestly, like I'm gonna be completely honest here. This game is apparently really, really hard. And yes, people are gonna refund hard games because they're gonna try it. They're gonna die a dozen times, and then you're like, fuck it, screw it. It's time to refund, right? Because they're not having fun. I think honestly, this is why this has such a high refund rate. Also, because friends love game. Yeah, I mean, it's not like the next Mona Lisa or whatever, you know. But I think that, for example, I think getting over it also has a pretty high refund rate. Let's be totally honest. I think you can finish this in 2 hours if you're really, really good. But I honestly think this also has a really, really high refund rate. It's because the game is very hard, and very, very hard games, people will just instantly refund something that is like seemingly too hard, and they get frustrated and they refund it and they just go play Vampire Survivors. I honestly think this is true. Like he's saying 21% refund rate, 55,000 refunds is because it is a short game. I think it is because it is a very difficult game, and it looks like this. I mean, let's be honest. There might be some outliers who played it like for less than an hour and then refunded it. But yeah, no, I don't think this is it. I don't think this is it. Would you refund this movie? I was talking with someone about that recently. If the game is great and I got my fun out of it, I wouldn't refund it anyways, especially for like $3. Exactly. Like I have. This is probably a bad example because I don't have this many players on this game. But for Katie and Betty, people also like that the refund rate on this game is very, very low. Extremely low. Let's take a look. What is the refund rate on this? Because you can see it in the backend, of course. So I'm gonna go to products, Katie and Betty. So lifetime total units. This game has sold 1,500 times, and it has been refunded 39 times. A 3% return rate. On a game that is very, very short. It even says so. It has like about 2 hours of gameplay, so it is within the refund time, okay? But it is not a hard game. That is what I'm saying. If you have a hard game, it is definitely clear in under 2 hours, yes. And it only has 3% of 1,500 people who bought it. So I'm saying, you know what? The 21% refund rate is not because of the game or whatever. I mean, not because of the refund, whatever, but it is because it is a hard game. And people just they just jump off of it. They are not having fun, and that is why they refund it. Now, some people might be jokesters and be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna refund it because I'm gonna write a review and then be the clown in the Steam review section, whatever." But no, I think that's maybe 1% of the 21%. Friends Up is the least enjoyable. That doesn't look the part. This ain't it, Chief. Yeah, exactly. I think it's just completely misunderstood on the game developer's part on why he got so many refunds. How do refunds work when buying a bundle? Do you know if that's even possible? It is possible. That is why I also got a lot of refunds on Faith and Despair, and you can see the refund reason actually, which by the way, it is not a good idea to look into. So I never look at it, but sometimes I let my wife look at it. I think I let her look at it in the beginning. But because, you know, Steam reviews are really honest, but the refund reasons, they are really bad sometimes. They can be, oh my god, yeah, they can be sleep disrupting. But anyway, so some of the reasons mentioned were because they accidentally bought the game in a bundle. So they refunded this game or whatever, and I think also on Cat and Betty or whatever, it happened sometimes. So they will say in the refund reason, yeah, accidentally bought it because of a bundle, and they didn't know it was in a bundle. It is what it is. And then they only get that one part of the bundle back. I won't refund a game if it's inoffensive. It has to make me despise it, so I heard it by refunding it. Exactly, like, I'm not... Nobody refunds games because they want their $5 back. I don't think so. On the other hand, if the game is really, really not fun, yes, then they will refund it because This game, for example, it looked like it was very difficult on purpose, kind of like Half-Quick, you know, and but not in a fun way. So people will be like, you know what, I'm not having fun with this. I'm gonna spend my $5 on vampire crawlers instead. I mean, there's a YouTube genre of videos of can I finish X game and refund it? Sure, I mean, here's my take on that. If you play a game of mine and you can play it in 2 hours and then refund the game, I don't want your money. Fair enough, I don't want your money. If you're a person who refunds a game, who has played it for 2 hours and maybe has had, you know, actually enjoyed it and then still want the money back, I don't want it. Take it and leave. it's fine. I don't fucking care. Refund reason, my wife cheated on me and left in a messy divorce, leaving me childless and homeless without a coin in my pocket. Imagine going through the refund reasons and you see the entire life stories of this guy and it's like, yeah, dude, I need these $5 back. I'm so sorry. And you're like, yeah, I get it. There you go. The last game I refunded was Starfield. I think everybody can understand why. Yeah, wait a minute. Didn't Starfield have a Kickstarter or something like that? We also talked about Starfield yesterday at the meetup. Didn't it get like $1 billion or something like that over the course of the years of just public funding? Oh, Starfield. Wait a minute. I was talking. I was confusing the titles. What was the other one? Not Starfield, but Star Citizen. Yeah. I was confusing the stars. But yeah, usually I did talk to other people who have, you know, also kind of difficult games and stuff like that. And the refund rate of like 15% is actually normal. Especially for bigger games. It's just what it is. I got starstruck. That is nice. Star Citizen sounds like a scam to me, except I know a lot of people love it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This is like Star Citizen is a complete black box for me. It's like, yeah, it exists. It is kind of huge, I guess, but I don't know what it is, and maybe I don't want to know. I don't know. You're a star, Nick. You're a star, Nick Sonali. Starfield, Star Wars, Star Trek, it's all the same. Patrick Star. Exactly. Iggy Stardust. Center. Icons center is... Oh, we need that over here. Alright. And then we're gonna say int max status effect count is this. And then we're gonna say if max status effect count is greater than icons per column is icons per column. Starbound, there we go. There's a lot of them. You're trying to start a fight tech. No, yeah, everything is the same. Star Wars, Star Trek. It's all the same, guys. We're gonna use that max stars effect count, and then we can say wait a minute. This is the icon center. Does it? Oh yeah, no, it does. So icons start. I guess this is alright, actually. I don't need an extra variable for this. Okay, cool. Status effect. Now you're gonna hear it everywhere. I just read about what is it called? God damn it! I'm gonna look it up because this is very important. I just read about something called when you hear a word for a long time and there's something that happens in the brain. The habituation filter, right? So our brain is actually set up in a way where to prioritize survival at all costs, right? So have you ever noticed that once you enter a room and it smells of food or whatever, after a certain point you don't smell it as strongly anymore because your brain just kind of filters out the signal? Or when you hear a loud noise, over time it just gets drowned out over time, by your brain. And this is called the habituation filter. So, and there's a weird effect when you see a word for a long time. Star. After a while, it starts to sound really strange, and then you look at it and you're like, star, and it starts looking strange, and your brain is like, what is this even? What does it even mean? And that is the habitation filter. That's really interesting. And this can also happen when you're learning, for example, a new language, right? And then you see a word and you're trying to learn the word, but after a while it's like you're staring at this word and you kind of forget what it means because you've stared at it for so long that your brain is like, what is happening? You guys can read? Oh, you read about reading. I still never saw Aftertaste. After Starbound, to be honest, the game really underperformed after advertising itself as Terraria competitor. I mean, it was made by the same people, right? First of all, and then it's already hard to make a sequel to Terraria. I don't want to have that amount of pressure on my shoulders. It loses meaning. Yes, you never get used to the smell of a slaughterhouse. I've learned. Dude, I have read stories where people in the slaughterhouse, they just do whatever they're doing for work, and then they just sit down and eat like a sandwich with meat in it. Yeah, I don't know. I think you can get desensitized a lot as a human. You live in an industrial neighborhood? Crazy. Real life is just like city skylines. And the status belongs in a museum. And I think that happens in Ted Lasso a few times. What exactly? It was made by some of the same people, and Terraria is still carving up more and more updates. Yeah, I think they are updating in Terraria because it is continuously giving them money. So it's like, yeah, why would you want to make a sequel if people are still playing it? The city has described that someone played CS1 with unlimited money and all buildings unlocked. So they just plopped all the junk everywhere with no forethought. Oh no. The recent collapse with Pelvin and Dead Cells. Yeah, Starbound is dead. Yeah, I thought so too. But I think it is very, very hard to get a game like Terraria off the ground. If Terraria already exists, Like, I think you would always have to turn off Terraria for Starbound to have any chance of success. My neighborhood is an old mining town. It's a super fun site because the refineries pollute the ground's bad. Damn. That's not good. No HOA? What is HOA though? There is currently a thing between Minecraft and Hytale? No? I have no idea. I have no idea. Hey, it works! Okay, we can have 2 columns maybe. You can move it a little bit to the left. Because the heart isn't that oh no, the text is important. But isn't there something on the left as well? Did I ever add an icon to the left side of a card, guys? Oh, homeowner association. That was insane though. Okay, and then we can limit it to 18. Or maybe 15, I don't know. This is just way too much. Like, at some point, whatever your creature has is just too much. So, I'm honestly thinking about limiting it to 9. But then you have to make a decision in terms of, does a new stars effect override the old ones or not? I feel like I can picture this perfectly. Brutalist skyscrapers with family homes with super modern all-class offices. I don't know why modern European cities all look the same. I don't know. It's just dear weird. I'm glad I don't have one. Okay. I remember need more. Okay, yeah, no, I think this is too much. Honestly, I think we should limit it to 9. I will leave this in, just in case. Oh, that's... we can... I can do the following. So, if sound effects column is bigger than 9, I'm going to say start x minus equals effect size divided by 2, so it starts a bit more to the left. That should still be alright. Large empty glass skyscrapers, I hate those, and high density high-rise residential buildings with everything being super spread out with 8-lane highways in between. It sounds like an absolute nightmare, yeah. Even so, where we live, there's a main train station here in Vienna, and they rebuilt it like 10 years ago from the ground off. It was just completely rebuilt. And then it's like, yeah, let's make a huge field with just concrete. And surrounded by skyscrapers, not really skyscrapers, but huge buildings with glass fronts. And then it, you know, summer comes around and you're standing there and you're absolutely getting grilled. And you're wondering, you're just standing there and you're wondering, has anybody thought about this at all? Has anybody, you know, considered the fact that, you know, first of all, sun exists and summer exists. And the combination of glass and concrete is not the best idea. I think people are not aware of this sometimes. I think even in Moscow, a lot of buildings are still the ones built back in USSR. Nice. I don't know if it's nice. I guess it is. The first picture Google showed you looks like a level from PUBG. Don't get what this is. I'll go and take a look too. Oh wow! Damn! I mean, that looks kind of badass, whatever that is. That's crazy. Wow. There's a skyscraper in London that created death ray of heat that once melted a parked Porsche. I saw that. Yeah, exactly. I think it was because the skyscraper was bent a little bit, right? It has like a curve, and that's why it bundled all of this sun energy towards the floor. Yeah, I don't know, it's hilarious. People just say, yeah, it needs to be glass. Really? Does it really? Inflict Starless effect. You're looking at landmarks, marks. Okay. There's so much space between them with no protection from the sun or wind or snow or anything. That's crazy. So, I mean, zero city planning, right? This is what I like about some European cities, is that they are walkable. But now that I've been to Oslo, I mean, Oslo is nice and all, and it's definitely walkable. There is, you know, shade and trees everywhere, but it's also very spread out. But at least there's public transport to go around. There's always a lot of abandoned cars you can take cover behind. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. Inflict status effect. Absorb beneficial status effect. Okay, okay. Reduce turns. I think what we're gonna do is different dice. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm going to limit it. If... This might be very controversial. But let's give it a shot. If on the card we have get total debuffs, debuff types is bigger or greater than or equal than 9, and not has status effect, status type. That's what we want to do. And then we're gonna say status effect limit reached. Okay. If the city looks great on architecture renders and bird's eye view photos, then it's usually so shit. Probably. That's probably right, yes. A good way of saying that. Get total debuffs. Oh, I already know the total debuffs. Get all debuffs. Oh shit, wait a minute. Get all status effects. Yeah, no, we need a new function. Get all status effects. And then maybe a count. I don't know. But don't we already have this? We do. Is this used anywhere? Yes. Okay. Has status effects. Or has status effect. Okay, okay, okay. Cool. So we can use that instead. We don't need any function. And then we can say status effect limit is reached. Let's try it out. I need to open up my language file again. Let's go to the bottom. Status effect limit reached. I'm gonna translate it. Yeah, sounds good. I guess it is. All right. Then we're gonna say open the asset. Import and replace. Okay, so far so good. And then I'm gonna do some playtesting and see if this needs to replace the other one or not. New. Okay, and then we're gonna test it out. Continue. I'm gonna load it up. Yes, you have more than one. Let's go to intern. Oh, it's gonna die. Yes. It's perfectly fine. Do I have to undo save state? No. Let's load that. I'm going to give myself a hand card. Discard cards. Bestow shield. You're gonna go back to my hand, please. All right. So if I do this, nothing should happen. All right. Sounds good. Sounds very good. I'm not exactly happy with it, but at some point it's just too much. So you don't even read it anymore or understand it. Have any chance of understanding it. Now the problem is, wait a minute. The problem is overcharge still needs to happen. Overcharge still needs to happen. This is a big one. And not status effect equals. Oh, wait a minute, what? Oh, status type. Status type equals status effect overcharge. Oh, status type overcharged. Are there any other ones that are really important? That's the question. That's the question that drives us. Status type. Let's take a look. Are any of you really, really important? Overcharge is very important. Summon is very important. That trumpet. Cornered Theory has played this trumpet. Immunity. Let's take a look. Immunity. Overcharged. Summoned. I think that's it. Summoned and immunity. Okay. So if it ever goes above the limit, overcharge, summon, and immunity can still happen. That's good. Otherwise, good luck. Okay, the next limit that we're gonna add is we're gonna add a lane limit. I think having like, I don't know, 5 creatures per lane or 10 per lane is probably enough. So maybe 5 is already enough, to be honest. Stack limit reached. What is the German for that? Stapelgrenze erreicht. Sounds pretty good. Sounds like something a German would say. Every day. In the everyday life. So, if we have in the lane function, lane CS, we're gonna have a look at place cards add. Place card, okay. So what happens if there's a limit? Will the card just be oh my god. It's not as easy, guys. It's never that easy. I would have to check before using it on all of these situations. Convert to enemy card, alright. That's fine. Actually, you know what? It's maybe not that bad. Okay, place card on first free lane. Here it's probably pretty straightforward. Should he be afraid when the developer changes something and doesn't know what it does? Yes. Be very afraid. Okay, do we check it before placing this card? But what happens to the card then? This is what I don't understand about this code. Place card on first free lane, right? Return extra card to lane. Yeah, cool. But what if lane is null? What happens to the card? Is it just gonna float around in nothingness, in space? That is actually, yeah, very interesting. Remove first card. Like, all of this needs to happen after we check if there is a free lane. You shouldn't even do anything. Alright. Well, get optimal lane to place creature, place card. What should happen if there is no place on the board then? Should it go to your hand? Maybe it should, but then you still have the problem of having too many creatures. But yeah, maybe it should go to your hand. So if you summon an automaton and you have no free space on the board because you have like a gazillion already on the board, it should say no free space, and then you don't want it to go to waste, right? Because you already spent the despair to generate it. So maybe it needs to fill up your deck. But okay, that doesn't prevent the core issue, which is you have a performance problem when there are too many cards. Biblically accurate, ancient appears before you, be not afraid. Developers adds a feature and has no idea what it does. Be very afraid. Be very afraid. Okay, what if I don't... okay. What if I don't restrict the lane placement? What if I don't put a limit on the place, on the board itself? What if I just say, you know what, you cannot generate more than 50 cards? No, I'm not nerfing anything. I'm not nerfing anything. So what I want to do is I want to get rid of the situation where you have like 100 cards flying around. I think because it doesn't make a lot of sense, you know. Let's boot it up. I have a save state here with 100 cards. This is it. Last turn save state. And it might actually crash Unity. We will see. No, I'm not nerfing the invoker or whatever. What I'm trying to do is I want to make sure that the performance is still right. So let's load it up and then let's do a count of how many decks there are, how many cards there actually are. So this might actually take a while. Is Unity really crashing? Oh my god. This is the... oh my fucking god. Oh my god. How many cards are there? So, we are going to... Actually, I think I know where I can check this. I think I have a... Do I have a deck list somewhere? Deck data? Decks. Oh, no, this is not it. Card game manager. Cards menu. Card game manager should have a deck list, actually. Deck list, there you go. Oh. Okay, so let's go to a lane. Man, this is so much. Give me a lane, please. Allies, lane. Place cards, 20. Okay, here we go. 20, 39, 26, 47, and 43. So what I'm saying is, what if we kept it at like 50? So you don't have 100 cards lying around. I don't think there's a big difference. Like you're still gonna win the fight, right? If you summon 50 cards, you're probably going to not get damage. Unless there's a flying creature or whatever. Or a bully. So this is only a question about performance, not about nerfing anything. 50 is just too much. I mean, 100 is too much. We currently have, I mean, we still have 50 FPS, to be honest. I still get 45 FPS in the editor, so it's even better in full screen. I get 60 FPS, yes. So the performance is still not that bad. Everything runs. I mean, the performance is pretty good, actually. We do have... Oh, that is weird. Wait a minute, so what just happened here? Was it going through all of the cards or what? There was a very long pause. Maybe the problem is not even performance, maybe the problem is... Because I am getting 60 FPS. Okay, maybe the problem is not the fact that there are many cards, maybe the problem is something else. Let me check something. Card game manager. Player turn. No, let's see, enemy turn. Attacks. Ally attacks. Get ally cards. First strike is true. Okay, if you're in a fight. Maybe it's just the stars effect phase. Let's try it again. Enemy phase. Okay, it is the stars effect phase that takes a long time. I mean, that is probably an easy fix. It probably checks all of the cards on the table, even though it should not check the cards that are face down. Okay, maybe that's actually an easy fix and we don't need to limit anything. But of course, I mean, loading 100 cards will actually probably crash your game because it needs to generate a lot of objects at once. So there's still like a consideration in terms of limiting the overall deck size. But I kind of don't want to limit it, you know what I mean? If you want to go crazy, you can go crazy. Invoke stars effects. Okay. Get cards. If it has stars effects, which they do because they are summoned. Oh my god. And card is face up. Well, wait a minute. Why am I doing it twice? Okay. And card is faced up. I know I should probably do it for enemies as well. Let's do it. Get blessing and curses. Okay. But in allies, it is actually better if we do not check status effects if they face down. That is actually a good point. Let's try it out. It's gonna take a while to load again. It's gonna take a while. Continue. I don't even want to click it, to be honest. Dude, that is a lot of cards. That's like, how many cards is that? I think it's almost like 100 or 150 cards. That is a lot of objects. But I think the pause should be gone now. It is shorter. It is definitely shorter. But there's still something that is happening. But it's much better. Okay, let me see. The battle reproduction. Time between end turn and stars effect stage mainly. Yeah. See? This is what we have fixed. This is what we fixed. So we can probably take a look at, wait a minute. Get revealed cards. Is there a reason why you should invoke stars effect cards of face down cards? I don't think so. I don't think so. Is there a yield return somewhere? No. Oh, wait a minute. If it's face down, we're not checking it. My god. But it goes into the function. That is hilarious. That is actually hilarious. See, this is why yield return always takes like a frame or whatever. And when you have 100 yield returns, it is going to cost you a second or more. Even if they don't do anything. This is why you want to avoid doing that. So, okay, if it is dead, we don't do that. Oh, we can check the... Wait a minute, what is... Allies get cards. No, you're only giving me on the lane, okay. And it's faced up, okay. So this should be better now. Get blessings and curses. There is still like a big yield return somewhere. We're gonna take a look. Alle Verweise suchen. Show header fight, init random generator, yield return enemy attacks. Shouldn't be that much, honestly. So every yield return costs you a little bit. But it is after here, so something is still happening here. This is fine. Oh, it actually waits a little bit. Okay. Get action delay. Okay, so it has a bit of a delay by default. Okay. That is fine. Then it's all good. What we're gonna do is I'm going to go to where this is called again. And I'm gonna say debug log start. And I'm gonna do one at the end as well, and then we will see how long it really takes. We could actually measure the time, but I don't know. It's fine. All right. Let's try it out. Let's load the 100 card game again. But yeah, it is not about performance, it is not about anything else, it is just because there were like 150 yield returns, and that takes a long time. Because yield return usually takes like a frame. Just is what it is. I don't know if I can improve the loading, to be honest. I might be able to improve it by saying, you know what? I'm staggering it and have a bit of a loading bar. I could do that actually. I could probably do that. Yeah, like a please wait. Your game is being loaded. Okay, let's take a look at how fast this is. Okay, it was pretty fast. But there's still a very long pause after that. Huh. Wait a minute. Let's try it again. Did it always say player turn or not? Start effect? No, it does not. When does it say player phase? Ah, so when I press end turn. Okay. God damn. Yeah, exactly. I did tell it to say yield break. No, I mean, I told it to yield return. Let's be totally honest. I said yield return, not yield break. But yeah, basically. So it's somewhere in here. There's still show header fight. Okay, maybe something happens in intern. Let's see. We set pick cards, we set trigger material, enemy turn. Maybe something happens here. Player turn delayed. Alright. Remove fleeing creatures? No. Activate full HP triggers? No. Cards with trigger exist? No. Let's just gonna do let's just do a bit of a 1, 2, 3 debugging and see where it hangs. The cool thing about this is that it's gonna help even with normal runs be a bit faster, and I like it. I like things when they go fast. Just like Sonic. Reveal enemy cards, reveal ally cards, dude. It might just actually be reveal ally cards. I have a feeling. Or something here, I don't know. We'll find it. We're going to find it. If it's the last thing we do. Oh my god. How much is happening here? Check for dead cards. Okay, I'm sure there's somewhere where it takes a long time. Alright, let's reload it. And I'm also doing a little bit of a yield break. Alrighty then. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. See who is messaging me on the Half-Quick Discord. All right. Okay, let's go. We have the debug log information in the game. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna press end turn, and then we're gonna watch out. Okay, and then we're gonna watch out. I'm not trying to be. We're gonna watch out for when the number stands still for a while. I might want to stagger the loading. On the one, so loading is a very strange thing. On the one hand, you want to load it as quickly as possible, which means that, yeah, the game can hang for a second if you have 150 cards. On the other hand, you don't wanna spread it out too long, so it takes like 5 minutes. So yeah, this is the. Let's think about it after this. I'm gonna press end turn. And we're going to clear the log just right when we have finished the enemy phase.
Enderpunk says it's time to not be a fool.
The heck? What the heck? It had a... it was waiting after Invoke Suspect's end and before 1. Wait, what? Try not to be a fool. It was pretty good. No, I'm just... No way, so it's here somewhere. Let's have a 0 and a -1 and -2, -3. Oh my god, is it because it goes through all of the cards here? Let's give it a shot. But now we know that it is between these two functions. It's the purest we've seen so far. Okay. Purest sample. Ah. Continue. Okay. So yeah, we will think about improving the loading, so it doesn't crash the game or whatever. Joe Green. Clear it out. Press enter. So we're gonna see in a second. Bam, bam, bam. Clear it out. Okay. It is standing at 0. Okay. So it is activate full HP triggers. Activate full HP triggers is the bottleneck. Let's see. Get all revealed cards. Wait a minute. It does not actually get all the revealed cards. In fact, it gets you all the revealed enemy cards, but all of the ally cards, no matter if they're revealed or not. Okay. Will this have unforeseen consequences if I change this? Okay, let's give it a shot. If card is face up. That's hilarious. Card is face up. Let's see, get all, I wanna at least see all of the situations that this get used. Add targets for target all. Do you guys know what this means? If you target all cards, it previously added all of the cards, including face down ally cards. Holy shit.
E-man say it's time to prepare for unforeseen consequences.
Time to prepare for unforeseen consequences. Not status effect origin cards. What the fuck is that? What the hell is that? What is that? What does it do? I'm scared. And why does it only check for revealed cards? Are you saying that only revealed cards can have a status effect? Because that's not true. I actually think we need to go through all of them. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I think that's true. The things I'm seeing today, guys. The things I'm seeing. What a bug. G-Man said it's time to prepare for... Yeah. I once saw a Sven co-player called Unforeseen Consequences. Why is that so funny? Stop. Okay, remove link. That is fine, yes. Update blind cards. If it has blind, updates. Yeah, okay, that's good. Heal on creatures to full HP. Get all revealed cards. Okay. I don't know if that's good or not, but yes. Okay, get all reveal cards. Add range. Get all cards for triggers. Much better, dude. It was checking the face down ally cards, which if you have 150, I'm melting down twice here, and I'm having a heat meltdown, and I'm also having like a cold meltdown. But what an insane find. Now what kind of unforeseen consequences will it have? That's the question. And sure that's true. That's true. Okay, let's open it up. And then we're gonna improve the loading. I think I know kind of what to do here. It might, I don't know. Yeah, we will see. In nomine Patri, in Spiritu Sancti. What am I gonna do while Unity loads all of this shit? Okay, we are back again. End turn. Oh, I died. Oh my god. Hey, but the game handled it beautifully, I think. For having 150 cards in memory, I think this is not bad. You know what? Now that I have a huge object pool of 150 cards, I honestly think loading should be a bit better. Let's try it out. Sometimes I like being proven wrong, and sometimes I don't. Okay, we are back in action. I think it was a bit better, but who cares? I'm gonna press end turn. I'm gonna clear the lock. Cameo. Okay. Isn't it beautiful how fast that was? Let's see it again in action. There was no delay whatsoever between stars effect and player phase. I mean the new phase. Let's see it again. It was basically instant. My god. That was beautiful. That was really, really beautiful. You know what? I think this might actually fix the bug that I found a while ago. Is it still here? Healed on enemy attack, void poison, and causes a long waiting time. No, okay, this is probably still in the game. Okay, but this is better. So what we did is we didn't introduce a stack limit. You can still have as many cards as you want, but we fixed by, what did we do? It is huge. It is really huge. That is by not checking all cards for and having a yield return for each. For various functions, i.e., what was the last one? The last one was, okay, activate full, I mean, this is crazy. If card has full HP, it actually triggers the, oh my god. Why? Why though? Why do you trigger activate for fatal? Yeah, you need to do that before that. And card has trigger. You need to do that here before you return anything. Oh my god. Yeah, yield return. I'm gonna say it again, guys, so you remember in your dreams. yield return is really like a slow killer. It's like a poison that you're being spoon-fed every day, and you're dying like a slow and painful death, because at some point you're gonna have a lot of yield returns, and your game just randomly pauses for like a second or whatever, and you have no fucking idea what happened. It is really, really weird how it can inflict your game. Sometimes you gotta clean code. I love that. Return is poison, yes. It is like a slow killer, if unattended. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So we did it by for each card on the board. And not having a year return for each card on the board, which causes like 1 frame skip for 150 cards. That's like almost like 2 seconds on a 60 FPS game. That's 2.5 seconds. 2+ seconds. Okay, and the functions we fixed was activate full trigger, as well as, what was the other one? I mean, get all reveal cards, returned all ally cards, which is crazy. And the other one was the one before that. Play a turn. No. Oh yeah, invoke all of the stars effects. Yes, invoke stars effects. Right? Yeah, because we are checking for is phased up. I mean, you could argue that you should say get revealed cards instead. Yeah, because then you don't need this, because it already has revealed cards. Yeah. Crazy. With soap and everything, yes. Oh, that doesn't have a... It doesn't have a revealed cards function. Uh-huh. Do I wanna add it to the lane parent function class? Probably. Oh my god. Okay, no, you know what? I don't need to refactor this now. It's fine, everything is good. I'm just gonna have this here and just leave it. Just don't touch it anymore. Checked for all cards, not just facing up. Okay, that is it. I'm going to take a look at the loading part really quickly, see if we can improve it somehow. But what currently happens is the application is soft lock a little bit, because you see the cursor running around, and the window kind of goes white in Windows, So what we can do in Save State Manager, one of the newest classes. This next update promises to be a large one. Will it be just a hotfix or a proper quality of life update? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure when I'm gonna release this patch. I don't know yet. I don't know if these fixes will be released soon or will be part of the next big one. We will see. But yeah, I might just do an in-between I don't know, quality of life update or something like that. The thing is that I've started implementing the XP manager, which is not tied to the actual system yet. So there is a chance that I can still push out a smaller quality of life update, honestly, because it is a pretty there are some things in there in those fixes that are pretty remarkable, if I should say so myself. So we will see. I am thinking about it, yes. Okay, load card from save state. Here's the thing. Do I want to? Oh, I can actually. I can stagger these out. Blessings, curses, enemy grave, exile. Spawn enemy lanes, spawn ally lanes. Okay, spawn allies from save state. This is what is probably currently taking a lot of time, right? I'm just gonna add a wait here, just to test it out. And we're gonna say yield, no, debug log, starting to load allies. Hold on tight. Done. Okay. So let's see. It should generate 150 cards. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try something. I am going to say this is an IE numerator now. And for every card, I'm gonna wait a frame. Here we go. Yield, return. New, wait for fixed update. That is, again, that is 120 frames. Might just take the same time, honestly, but without the application hanging. I think that might actually save it. Let's see. I'm going to say debug log, spawning card. Oh, we could actually say, you know what? I'm gonna add a counter. Why not? Just for me. Just for myself. Count dots to string out of loaded state ally cards count to string. Okay. I'm not sure if this is gonna help, because at some point Unity just clocks up, you know? If you spawn a lot of objects, it might still crash the editor. I mean crash in terms of hanging it. You will see what I mean in a second. But it might actually be better. Let's clear this out. Continue. Oh. Okay. Wait. What? It didn't load any of them. I know what I did wrong. Never mind. Load allies from save state. Yeah, I waited a second here. Yield, return. You actually need to use the numerator if you're gonna make a numerator, you know. Big lesson of today. I kind of wanted the next update to be with the winter sale, but we will see if I'm gonna make a sooner one. If you know what, the positive side of making an update now would be that we could also take a look into the iOS release. So it's starting now. done? Wait. What do you mean done? Load errors from save state. What is going on here? What is going on? Why is it breaking? Would that make it a final update? No. The final update is... I mean, if I release this now, it's not the final update. The final update for winter, yes, that would be the final update. The final big update, let's put it that way. Because I'm super certain that if we release the big update for the winter sale, I still need to do a lot of follow-up updates. It's just what it is, right? But that would be the big final update, yes. At least the planned one. And then it's time for something new. Really excited. Why is it not doing that though? Yeah, return load errors from save state. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, I did not save. Sometimes I do not save and I don't know why. I don't know why. Save yourself. Okay, let's clear the log. Press on continue. Why is it no longer spawning them? I don't understand. What have I done? It doesn't load anything anymore. I am so confused. Load LS from save state. Please help. Lord Gaben, please help us. Lane, place card. Yield return, fixed update. There is no yield break or anything. It doesn't do anything. Okay, I'm just gonna debug log. This is what happens. You try to change the world. And Unity says no. Unity spits in your face and be like, nah. It's not Unity's fault. Or is it? But yeah, for the final update for Fate and Despair, I want to add one new starter deck, which is gonna be Worshipper. And yeah, all of the new atonements. I want to have 5 new atonements. I am thinking about adding boons, which is the opposite of atonements. That would be nice. Might just be too much, but who cares? It is actually not going into the function. Save state card. Wait a minute. Oh, it is. It's broken because. Okay. No, boons. B-O-O-N-S. Boons. It's the opposite of atonements. Basically, you are setting something positive for this run. It's kind of like what we already have with buns. It's kind of like what we already have with deities, but like one additional layer. Finally we're getting bunnies. Bunnies! It must be bunnies. Okay. I think I know what's happened here. Yeah. Let's load it. That is better. And now you see what is happening. Oh my god. That is crazy. It is joking, yeah. Today is a good day. Today is a very good day. 今天很好. Okay, I mean, but it is better already because previously the entire application would just hold, right? So there might be something here. Let's try it again. It is exactly 175 cards, by the way. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna try something really quickly. I'm going to try. I think I did something similar with tournament. Now that I think about it, and in tournament, I was like, do I really want to do this, or if count is bigger than, okay, let's see. If count modulo 20 is 19, I'm gonna say yield return new. Wait for seconds. 0.1 f. Otherwise, I don't know if that's okay. Let's just try this. Every 10th, it waits a little bit longer. Maybe that's better. It might already be better in the build, honestly. The build always behaves a little bit better than inside of the editor, so whatever you're seeing here is usually a little bit worse than what you're actually seeing in the final build. So it might already be better. But of course we need to, you know, keep the camera dark and stuff like that, and maybe we also need to add a loading screen. Okay. Load. Yeah, it's still it is still choking up like crazy. Yeah, this is because Unity, once you instantiate a lot of objects at once, it is what it is. It is no. I was like, it is a little bit better once you have an object pool already, but not really. But once everything is here, it runs at a steady 60 FPS again, so... What to do? I mean, we can try asking Gemini. Gemini, hello. Hello, I wanna instantiate 175 game objects in Unity. What without making the app hold or hang? What is the best way to do this? Let's learn. Let's see if we can give us an idea. I mean, other than spacing it out, and then just the problem with spacing it out is just that I'm making the player wait longer, and I don't want to do that. But I also don't want to have the application hang for no reason. So this is it's always a bit of a trade-off with spawning a lot of objects at once. I think for tournament, I did not care about it. I just said, you know what? I would rather have it load quickly, even if the application hangs for a certain bit. And that was only for, you know, big levels with, you know, user mid levels, because user mid levels, they have a lot of objects because people like painting stuff. Okay. Are you alright, Gemini? What is going on? Let's try it again. Coroutines, spreading the load. Okay, yeah. Every time we hit a batch limit, pause and resume on the next stream. Yeah, that is what we are doing. The professional way, object pooling. Yeah, we already have object pooling. We are already professional. Oh my god. Addressables, async instantiation. What is that? If you prefabs have incredibly heavily, in case you're using addressables package, no. Okay, so we are already having coroutines where we space it out after a certain amount of batched cards. We already have object pooling. We have, I think at the start of the game, I'm already instantiating cards in the background. You can see that here. If you go to cards and then you start the application, on the splash screen, it actually fills up the cards pool a little bit in the background. I will show you. See, card, and you see this growing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think, yeah, 10 cards are spawned in the beginning. So that, you know, whenever you start a game, there is less of a hiccup because cards have already been instantiated. Now, I can consider increasing that to 20. Maybe we can do that. That might help a little bit. Let's give it a shot. Base price. Where do we have that? At the start of the game. Start. Set universe. Show splash screen. Test EXP bar. Oh, this is what I still need to remove. Maybe it happens here. Okay, I'm going to go to the object pool. User of Gemini are asking Gemini to give itself a name and share the results. Are these people demented? Probably. There is definitely something going around that people think this is a real person or whatever, or like a being, and it can actually think. It cannot do that, guys. It can never do that. 5 years later. Get card. Alle Verweise suchen. Fill card pool routine. There we go. I'm gonna increase it to 20 and increase the waiting time to this. All right. So 20 times. That's 4 seconds. Should be all right, right? So now we have 20 cards in the beginning, but it's still like 175 cards. It's a lot of objects. It's a lot of objects. Does it return card? Okay. Oh, load. That's crazy. All right, but I mean, I think it's better in the build. So what we can try is I could try making a build after stream or whatever, see how bad it really is, how bad it still is, and then we will see. I'm definitely going to remove that now. Remove that as well. And we need to fix the fade out so that everything is concealed. And there's another one. Load. Let's remove that. No more waiting. Okay. Where is the pen down? Get save state, adjust, load save state. Where does it change the camera fade? I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling about this. Alle Verweise suchen. No, no. Resume last run routine. Start fade out. Oh my god, what? What? Wait, what? It loads the current saves and it expects it to load in one frame. Yeah, I guess. But I mean, I can just do that. I can just do that. Right? Yes. Let's try that. And then the fade is fixed. Start. Let's see. So we're going to press continue. Oh, what happened here? Oh no, never mind. This is the correct one. Let's load the save state until it's done. Also, this should not be working. Ah, okay. Okay. I'm going to save and quit. Nice. So whenever I press continue, it should be concealed. I mean, apart from that. That is the other thing that I still need to fix. Oh my god, it wasn't even... It isn't even done. What happens? What is happening? Just completely forgot about the right lane and the hand cards. Oh wow. Target all enemies is... Target all enemies. Okay. I want to see that. No. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Target all enemies. The preview is Ella. Get Ella cards. Get revealed Ella cards. Please. Please be a function. Yes. Okay. That is yeah. We don't need all of the... We don't need to check all of the enemies. Do you see that? I mean, it looks beautiful. But it checks for all 150 cards on the board. Okay. I mean, we fixed a lot of issues today. Which is kind of crazy. But the load save state is still something that we need to take a look at. Why does it forget cards now? That's not good. I mean, the good thing is that we're already doing what the professionals are doing. So, once again, faith restored in humanity. Oh. Oh, that's fine. Let's load it. Oh, is it actually stopping a coroutine somewhere? What is happening? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Resume last run routine. I have no idea why. But card game manager, yeah, no, this is this should be fine. As long as we are the professionals, yeah, absolutely. Gemini confirmed it. We are already doing pretty much everything that we should when we spawn a lot of objects. But something else is broken now. Something else is broken now. It just stops spawning things. Like if I go back here, you see that everything has a lane and whatever. Like everything has creatures, all of the lanes. I go to save and quit, and then I go to continue. It only has. Oh wait a minute, that is probably because. No, wait a minute. This is a different. This is because it was. Yeah. End turn. I just hope it's not because of the change to get all allies. Hello, Penny Slam. What an intro. What an intro. That reminds me of the one photo that we took in Oslo in the protein bar section. Okay, this is saved in theory. Save and quit. I'm gonna press continue. It is doing something. Oh, now everything is back. Okay. I worried for nothing. It's all good. Okay. I'm going to start a quick run, a small one. I am going to do this and this and this and this and this. It's end turn. And then we're gonna save and quit and see what the loading is doing. Okay, yeah, no, that's pretty good. For a regular run, it is pretty much the same speed, I would say. Yeah, I think this is a good change. Let me load this save state again. And we're gonna press end turn. Now we still need to add like a bit of a loading progress bar or whatever. And I need to check if the build is actually hanging. I'm gonna press end turn here. Ahoy. It looks like it's working. Let's wait for the last turn save. Yes. Save and quit. Continue. Oh, dude, I hope it is working. Please. All right, it works. Okay, so the only thing that we need to do is have some kind of indication of, we are loading. Yeah, not for today. Definitely, this because the camera is faded out, so you don't see anything except for the shimmering, which we also need to fix. But yeah, save and quit, continue. I know this is, I know we need to fix this. I don't know what it is. But yeah, this is, so loading 175 cards should be a bit better now. Should be a bit better. Okay. All right. How is it going, Fanny, today? Are you excited for the end of the week? Coming soon. Coming soon. We're in the middle of the week now. Just randomly remember the visual thing in Postal 2 where whenever your head gets to greater than 20, the red sky appears on your screen. I'm doing well, just got home from karaoke. Nice! Why? I don't know. It is what it is, right? Sometimes you, your brain is like, yeah, you need to remember this now. Okay, guys, I have a dentist appointment that I need to go to. So we're going to rate Discount Engineer. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me today. I will be back on Friday. We will probably take a look at the loading thing again, we will see. But I'm also excited to finally hook up the XP manager to the actual progress of the game, which is going to be very exciting. And then we will see. So I will see you all on Friday. And let's see. Goodbye.